doing, sir?
Hey, James, how are you?
I'm blessed. Talk a little bit about this game, South Carolina State Bulldogs at Ncat. It's got everything: the history, the rivalry, the pageantry, the look. I mean, it's beautiful. I can just look at it. But talk a little bit about going
in. You coming,
in.
James? You ought to be there. It's going to be a knockdown, drag out, rivalry style kind of game. We played these guys, forever. And, it's always a hard-nosed, tough football game. And, we thought we had them last year. They'd beaten us up so many years in the past. And we went for a long time winning games against A&T, and all of a sudden they got the tides turned on us. And Coach Sam Washington, is one of the top coaches in, HBCU ball, in college and FCS ball, period. And, they do a great job of designing both their offensive and defensive attacks, and special teams game, in a way that they've got most times an advantage of some sort. So, this will be I think maybe a big game, not only for both teams, but also attendance-wise for the fans. The South Carolina State folk love to travel to Greensboro. It's a joyous, wonderful occasion. And you can pretty much bet that it'll be during their pack at this Saturday night on Saturday evening.
Coach, this game pits both national champions when we look at recent HBCU history. Can you talk a little bit about that, the pageantry, and just the history of this rivalry?
You're exactly right, James. Both teams have won, their share of HBCU national championships, and the last couple for sure that way. We thought that we had a great plan, to get into the Celebration Bowl years back, and these guys continuously stymied us. They just kind of, beat us to the punch in a whole lot of different ways. And, I'm jealous of these guys. They've done some things, and they were our conference mates for they were charter members of our league. They've now kind of moved on. I don't know exactly where they're headed. They've been to the Big South for a while. They moved down they talking about going to the CAA. Wherever they can run, but they can't hide. We're going to find them and play them, wherever they are, pretty much. Them, Bethune, FAMU, those guys, we just feel like, it's just a big part of our existence to be able to continue to compete against these guys. So we just look forward to seeing them all wherever they are.
Coach Pough, they have this quarterback, Jalen Flower. He's a dual threat. He came up behind Lamar Raynard and Khalil Carter. Talk a little bit about what you see from this gentleman.
You know what? And Fowler is a local guy. He's from our state. Yeager, has been I don't know who they're going to play, James. They've been a little bit non-committal about, the exact situation of the injury. Yeager, what do you hear? We think was their guy, up until he got banged around a little bit out of North Dakota. Did not play this past week against Duke. So we'll see, but both guys are athletic kind of guys. They're big-time playmakers. I think the skill set's similar for all three of the guys that you possibly see.